Alright guys, I'm going to show y'all how my DS-1 acts with this amp now. So, right now it's like flat settings on the DS-1, and I'll change the diode setting. So I have this pedal modded. It's my first modded DS-1 that I did. I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to this stuff. It's fun to do, but I don't understand what I'm doing. I kind of understand some things after doing it, so not entirely, but this pedal to me, it's more like a overdrive to a distortion. I don't know. I can't really place it in into like a category, kind of its own category. Sounds pretty good, I think. So this is the bridge pickup and full volume. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn on my my Marshall near the end of the video and go through the different sounds to show y'all like what kind of potential it has. And then yeah, so let's get right into it. So this is I'm not too sure if it's on a dialed mode, but I'll let you know when I mess with it. All right, let's see. Sounds pretty good. With both sorry, I'm a little sick. That's with both mics on, and then this is just the one. Boost the second mic up now. bridge. I'm changing to both pickups. Okay, next pickup. Let's right now we are on LED mode. Let's roll up the gain. I mean, let's adjust the amp, I guess. All right, let's see what it sounds like. Ooh, that sounds good. That's a great sounding pedal, man. I mean, it's wild. I think it's the best. I've played so many different types of pedals. I played the saturator, and I still think this one just sounds way better. I noticed with this pedal, the longer it's on, I think the better it sounds. I don't know. It's a superstition of mine. sounds great, man. It's so open sounding. You hear every note. Well, we're gonna get crazy. I'm gonna put it in the effects loop. We're going nuts. All right. Let me change the channel here, and I'm gonna roll the gain down on the 2 gain channels. Show you what it sounds like. All right. So right now, it's on the crunch channel, full gain on the DS-1, and then I rolled the gain down on the crunch channel. So here it is without it. So this is what it sounds like without the DS-1. Turn it on. Both microphones are on. We're in neck position now. Alright, let's go half gain on the DS-1. Half gain DS-1. let's go to the ultra channel. Hold down the gain on the ultra. Let's see what it sounds like. Let me put the DS-1 in the effects loop. Show you what it sounds like. Alright, right now I have the Boss DS-1 in the effects loop with my time machines, but my time machines are not on. The gain is halfway. Sounds mean, man. It's on LED mode. Alright, I'm gonna raise the gain. Good, man. And you know, it's almost all the way gain. Not quite. There's a little more and go. Ooh, this sounds more throaty. Alright, I got it all the way now. Alright, let's go to the crunch channel. Okay, I turned the gain down. Okay, here it is without it. With it. Raised it. I'll lower it. Alright, let's go to the ultra. Didn't change any setting. Here it is without it. With it. I'm gonna turn a delay on and show you what it sounds like. It does change it. The delay before the DS-1. So now we're going to do the delay after the DS-1. See if it sounds any different. Same delay setting. But one set a little different. Whoa, listen to that. Not the biggest fan of that. I don't know. I kind of I don't really know. Because, okay, the DS-1's going from there to the delay out. But how does that affect the delay? Does it get does it get distorted a little bit? Kind of sounds like it, Alright, now we're going to move on to Marshall now. Alright guys, I hooked it up. I don't have I used to, but I don't know where it's at. But I don't have a fourth microphone. So what I'm doing with the Marshall for right now, in these videos, in the other videos I haven't mic'd, but this microphone. What I'm doing is I'm running it through the simulated cabinet for the amp, and it's gonna go through my mixer here. So first, let me show you what it. And you might hear the amp coming through this microphone a little bit, but I don't think you'll be able to hear it that much. So anyway, let me show you what it kind of sounds like right now with just the JSX and the DS-1. That's all bridge pickup. Alright, now I'm going to engage the Marshall a little bit here. Alright, now it's right there. And I do have a little bit of reverb on this amp. I mainly have reverb on for my blues playing. So, anyway, still bridge pickup. So let's see how it sounds. By the way, this Marshall is a solid state. My first ever amp. That sounds really nice. Alright, I'm changing the neck pickup. Alright, let's change the channel on the Marshall now. Okay, this is the overdrive channel, and the JSX is still in clean. So let's see what it sounds like. Alright, I'm gonna raise the gain full now. Alright, let's see what this sounds like. all low. I'm gonna turn down the lows a little bit on Woo! That was cool. Let's do a crunch channel. Like this, and then we'll turn it down. I feel like it's gonna be overpowering. Yeah, that's pretty overpowering. Let's turn it down. I think they sound pretty good together, the clean channels. Let's turn the Marshall to clean. See what it sounds like. Not a big fan of that. Not bad. Switch to a neck pickup right here. See, I boosted the gain a little bit on the mixer. Let's see. Oh, my string just broke, but I was gonna record anyway. Woo! That was fun. Thanks for watching, guys.